Sam.
Thank you. First of all, thanks for coming. Second of all, this is way out of my comfort zone. I usually play in the glass where no one can really hear what I'm saying. And there's not a lot of faith talk going on out there. So a little bit about me. I was born in Phoenix. I moved around pretty much every other year for my life up until college. This is the longest I've ever been in one place, 3 years. And obviously my faith played a big role in my moving. I was raised in a Christian family, but didn't really, didn't know what it was all about until I started probably playing hockey. With the moves, I always trusted my parents that they were going to do the right thing. We always got into good schools, and found a church that we liked. But then once I started playing pro, there's a chaplain who comes to all the teams if they want. I've been going the last 3 years, and they just kind of, break it down and let us know what we can do better, and if we're struggling with something, we have somebody to talk to. For me, my faith is just based on being able to play a game that I love and knowing that it's not me that's doing it. Being able to go to the rink and hang out with the guys and get along with all of them because, they all have the same passion that I do for the game. And again, whether they know it or not, it's not their talents that's bringing them there. And for me to know that I can get along with everybody, whether I like all my teammates or not, I understand we're in the same boat. We're going for the same thing. We're trying to win a championship. And for that 1 year, we find common ground. Again, with the move and with finding new teammates, every other year, it's really tough. But when you go with somebody, when God's in your corner, you're not alone. That goes right through from on the ice. It goes through to my family. I have a wife and 2 kids, and one on the way. And for me to just be able to trust and say, okay, well, where am I going next year? Whatever my decision is, I don't have to worry about it. Once I pray about it, once I make a decision, I know I'm taken care of. I know my family's taken care of. And again, I don't really, I'm not Tim Tebow. I don't go out and speak it, and I don't do my own thing after I score a goal. But I also know that I'm taken care of. So even though it's kind of by myself, I've prepared for it, and I kind of let it, unfold as it will. The only time, I will say this, the only time in the hockey rink that I actually, have my faith kind of on display is the national anthem. That's my time when all the crowd's quiet and the national anthem's being sung. That's my time to pray. It's the quiet before the storm. It's for me. I used to think of it, when I was in college, as the church is the rink is my chapel. Many attend, but very few understand church. And it's the same way in hockey. So I use that, 2-3 minutes, however long the anthem is, to kind of get myself centered and get ready to do what I'm supposed to do. And like I said, for me, I'm not very outspoken about this, but it's something that's near and dear to my heart. And I'm glad that I made the choice, to have a relationship with Jesus. It's one of those things where you cannot pass it down. I heard this in church today. You can't pass down your faith. You can't pass down, your commitment. It's a choice that you make. And, I'm glad I made that choice. And obviously for being here, you guys have too. And, it's really a good thing. So after the concert, if you want, come over and watch me be a bit of an idiot out on the rink. And hopefully we'll win. Thank you very much for your time.